and her 14-year-old brother came into my room while I was sleeping and stuck it in my bum. Did we perhaps do a typo and meant buns, or? Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Welcome. Dude, I know someone's OCD is going bonkers because the pinks don't match. But hey guys, I'm back and you read the title correctly. And if you saw my other part of this, it was literally like a few weeks ago. I read you guys confessions again and I lost my mind. And you may be wondering, why am I enduring this again? I'm a little curious. I can't lie, I'm a little curious. Like I said, there is a law. And you know what they say, curiosity kills a cat. But I am one strong cat. I am one strong cat. This cat right here, and she's strong, and she's powerful, and she's beautiful, and she knows what she's adorable. No one can change that. No one can take that away. But I'm not a cat. I'm a dog. What the actual I've prepared a tier list. First we have my precious EXO star. I am returning this one because no one was there last time. No one was there. No one was there. Then we have gay. I'm scared. What the Then we have remove yourself from this conversation and walk away before I bring out my bomb. Then we have I have an atomic bomb. Before we start this video, make sure to go follow my Twitch, Instagram, TikTok, Patreon. All that shit will be linked down in the description, and make sure to subscribe. Now let's go ahead and read these confessions. When I was around 13, I was in a poly relationship with two guys. One of them was trans, and we would have a circle on call with our cameras on. Then the trans guy crashed out and broke up with us and came back saying sorry not even 5 minutes later. I'm confused because it's just like, why did I need to know this information? And I'm also confused on why did the trans guy crash out? Was this not consensual or like what? I'm already pissed off. I don't know like what I expected. I think I'm just really trying to find someone to go on the bottom of the tier list at this point. Like not all of you guys are bad. Like not all of you guys are like this. And that's what I'm trying to find. But back to this confession, girl. I'm gonna put this one on what the because a circle on call, like on call. How do you even do that on call? Is everyone just like making insane noises? Don't answer that. Do not answer that. Not as weird as my other ones, but one day my friend snuck out of their house and came over at like 7 a.m. and I woke up my dad like, yo, can I hang out with them? One of them was like 5 to 6. Oh my god, I hope this doesn't get weird. And all she was wearing was her underwear. Then after we were done playing, they went home and apparently they got in huge trouble because they weren't allowed to leave the house. Okay. Oh my god. At least they were in their underwear. Dude, I'm like bracing myself. At least they weren't in their underwear. They were just in their underwear. Honestly though, like girl, how old are you to be hanging out with 5 to 6 year olds? Like damn. Big ass hanging out with children, like large ass hanging out with children. Like how old are you? I don't know why you're watching my channel if you're like 5 to 6 or something. So I'm assuming you're older and you're big ass hanging out with 5 to 6 year old. Like okay. Anyways, I'm gonna put this one on what the but this is not that bad. Like you were just like hanging out, but like you should like put some clothes on. Like let's put some clothes on. Put some clothes on. Hey girl, I'm just gonna be straightforward with this. So I get off to the thought of my sister's ex-boyfriend me in a threesome. Awesome. You know what? If your sister's boyfriend is kind of like hot, like someone just added a confession. How are people finding this still? I'm gonna read that literally right after. If your sister's boyfriend is hot, like ex-boyfriend, the ex-boyfriend's off the market. But it's a little weird because it's kind of like, yeah, you can go explore that. You can, but is it right? Like, no. Like, I want to be a girl's girl, but what happens when a girl's girl wants the boy? This is breaking sister code. You don't go to your sister's ex-boyfriend, even if you think they're hot. But they are ex, like, you technically can, but like, that's weird because it's starting to be like, oh, we're just exploring everyone in the family, I guess. Like, the boyfriend, like, we're just exploring everything in the family. Also in a threesome. Girl, I hope the threesome is not you and your sister. Girl, I'm giving you a stern straight up right now. I hope that is not the case. I need to add a tier list. I need to add just an unhinged. I think this is just unhinged behavior. You're thinking about your sister's ex-boyfriend in this way. So I'm putting this one on unhinged. Okay, so this was literally added a minute ago. So basically, I was little, like 7 to 8, and I was at my nan's house with my cousin. Anyway, everyone's in bed asleep, and I wake up to my cousin touching me. So I pretend to be asleep and eventually fall asleep again. So later on in the night, I wake up again because I need to pee. Then I heard him moaning and whimpering. I saw the blanket bouncing up and down. He was watching Paygorn. He was 14. Love you, by the way. You're 7 to 8. Oh my god, you're a victim, hun. As for the cousin, like, do we not have any like remorse or like class and decorum in the way we go about things in our lives? Like, why are we doing that with you sleeping like right next to the side? Like, why are we doing that? Where's the class? Where's the decorum? Can we go do that in the bathroom at least? Like, I don't know. Why are you touching your cousin? You grosso. Go to hell. Actually, no, better yet, remove yourself from this conversation and walk away before I bring out my mom. How about that? This is my exo-star and this is the cousin, okay? I'm so sorry. Okay, so when I was in elementary school, I hated this one kid, but kinda had a crush on him at some point until he cut my hair in 1st grade. Wait, girl, relatable. Let me finish this. And when we were in 5th grade, we hid weed, and drugs, in his locker, so he got expelled, and everyone thought that was the end. But then in 6th grade, some of his friends got some 10-year-olds pregnant. They were 12 at the time. And we also found out that the kid I hated got some girl pregnant in 5th grade, and the girl was in 3rd grade. Just got her cycle too. And also the girl that got pregnant had her nudes sent to the entire middle school by a link on the morning email like 2 weeks after the original incident. This is not relatable. This is indeed not relatable. Okay. What was relatable was when you said you were in elementary school and you hated this one kid and you had a crush on him at some point. That was a relatable thing, because when I was in preschool or like pre-kindergarten, there was this one boy and we kind of like hated each other, but it was like in a way where it was like we had like a crush on each other. Like, I don't know, you guys, I don't know. Preschool was buck wild, but that's what it felt like. Like, now thinking about it, it's like I felt like he liked me and I felt like I kind of had a crush on him too. It's just weird, like as a kid, like you don't really like know those emotions, but like now me looking back on it, yeah. Here's the thing though, I think there are a bottom and this is so in preschool or like pre-K, there was like this really tall chair and there was like this like really small chair, and I remember one time I was like sitting on the tall chair and they were sitting on the small chair and I didn't like it at all. So the next day I switched to them have the tall chair and to me have the small chair, and I enjoyed myself having the small chair and them on the tall chair. And then the next day it was switched. I'm pretty sure they switched it back because I don't think they liked the tall chair, so I had to be on the tall chair, but then I switched it back. I'm like, I'm not having this tall chair. I don't want it. I don't like it. Sorry. So I don't know. I'm just thinking like, what would be compatible? Because I'm sorry, 2 bottoms don't really make a top. 2 bottoms don't make a top. So like, I don't really know. That's what I'm saying. Like, we both kind of like didn't really like each other. And I think the fact about that is just like, why? Why? Because there was kind of no reason for us to not like each other. But this was like when I was like 4. But anyways, that was the relatable part. Girl, weed, pregnancies, nuts. What the I feel so bad for the girl that got sent news in the entire middle school. That is like literally traumatic. I'm gonna put this one on remove yourself from this conversation and walk away before I bring out my bomb. Like I'm like 2.2 seconds of bringing out my bomb. I'm literally like a second of calling the bomb. So let's walk away from this conversation. Let's move on because no. Hi, so welcome. This confession is a long, big, juicy one. So this whole thing started in 8th grade when I met a woman. Let's call her M. Of course it was a woman. Yay. At like the beginning of the year, so we became friends. Actually, I don't even know if you're a woman writing this. I don't know why I just assumed you're gay. So we became friends and she acted bitchy to me, but I still stayed with her. Then like near fall break, she somehow had a change of heart, I guess, and she was really nice and I gained a crush. Also, I think she had a crush on me. So yeah, so eventually we dated and we touched each other in recess. Cover by a blanket. At least you were covered with a blanket. Then we broke up because of some shit about one of my friends and she got with someone else like in December/winter break. When she came back, she was all apologizing and sad. She had blocked me saying her boyfriend had blocked me because he had access to her account. And so we made up, I guess. Then we became friends with benefits while she was dating this other dude. Just messy, just choppy. And so like it was low-key weird. So once I think like a while after we had stopped the topic of touching me got here and let's say she molested me because I didn't know what to say and she was pressuring me to answer her yes or no. After that, we stopped being friends with benefits, but that's not all. I wish it was. We continued being bitchy with each other, but she, for some reason, was still really weird with me. She put me in her lap and smacked my ass. Okay. By this time, it's like the end of the year. And so after she left the school, she immediately blocked me. And I learned that she wanted to block me since January. I had the brilliant idea to make a fake identity and add her and befriend her online to know what she thinks of me. And apparently when I told my friends what she did, I was lying. I was not. And she said the plan didn't really work. I don't know what she's talking about, girl. I don't know what the you're talking about either. And that I was horrible and lied about being molested. Anyways, that's all. Bye. Sorry if it's long. I just wanted to sum it up best you can while including that she was bitchy. I stalked her and I dated her and what she did to me. Love your videos, keep it up. Okay, we need to work on our grammar. Like that's like my takeaway of this. So I think what you like did you see the clocks ticking in my brain? Because I'm like, I think you mean sexual I don't think you mean molested, because I just automatically assumed that you guys were the same age. But then I read the first sentence and it says this whole thing started in 8th grade when I met a woman. A woman. What the So if this grown-ass woman was doing shit with you in recess, like recess, that's like an elementary ass thing to say. Recess. Large ass, big ass, greedy ass woman doing the shit in recess. I'm going to throw up. I'm going to throw up. I'm putting this one on I have an atomic bomb. Like what the is going on here? What is going on here? Hold my hand. You're a victim. I'm sorry this happened to you. But maybe we shouldn't stalk people, okay? Maybe we should date in our age range. And me saying like maybe we should date in our age range, I'm really saying that to the big ass woman, like girl. I'm going to call my atomic bomb and that should be at her house in a few seconds. So you're welcome. You may feel like a little impact, but it's okay. You may get burnt. It's fine. There's this entire Roblox K-pop industry, KUV, that has like constant issues. Like a recent one was that the CEO of a group had made like animations and images of the members' Roblox avatars. The members are minors. Like dude, I was like so into this. I was like, hold on, some K-pop drama? Like some drama. I was like excited. But then we have like themselves and having dildos in them and sent the images to the groups. Like, are you serious? Are we serious? The members who were in the photos were minors. Oh my God. And the CEO sent like some 2-sentence apology and then said that if people don't accept it, then it's their fault, and he was just joking. He's also a minor, I believe. What do I say? What do I say? I don't know what to say anymore. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. What the Roblox? Roblox? Girl, this is why I don't play Roblox. I'm kidding, this is not the reason. Girl, I quit dressing eyebrows because, girl, that shit is way too hard now. Everyone, all elite status, layering all these like damn layers. Like, damn. I kind of wish someone like added a dresser and press confession just complaining. I will literally read that. I can't do this right now. Okay, not gonna lie though. Why does this have to get weird? Because that's actually like a cute idea. A Roblox K-pop industry. That's cute. Like you kind of be like a little icon in Roblox. Like you kind of could live that. Oh, that's kind of cute. That's fun. But of course I have to be weird like this shit. So I'm gonna put this one. I have an atomic bomb. Let's bomb that server. How about that? When I was 13, me and my friends made a Grindr account and started catfishing people as Mads Mikkelsen. What is that? Oh, okay. This like old ass man. I also broke a 4-year-old's leg and reported my old babysitter to police when I was 6 for being illegal because she used to beat me. She ran away when she saw that I kept on calling the police, and they came once, never came back, thank God. We're kind of like bypassing some details here. And you know how I say I don't really want details, but like we're bypassing details. I also broke a 4-year-old's leg. Let's go back to that. A 4-year-old's leg. Damn, girl. Like just big and greedy, girl. I'm gonna put this one on Unhinged. Just... that's fine. Like, I'm sorry. Okay, like the catfishing people on Grindr, that's fun. And you calling the police for your babysitter for beating you, you ate that. Breaking the 4-year-old's leg is the reason why this shit is on Unhinged. It's a lot going on here, but let's not go ahead and break any more 4-year-old's legs. And that babysitter.
Oh, sweet, there's lava. Not yet. Emerald! We're rich! We're rich! Diamond! Ah!
So one time when I was like 8 and I had long hair and I was like stupid and my mom would always yell at me to brush my hair, but I was like, no, cause yeah. And then one time there was a drill in my room because my dad was working on my window earlier and he never took it out. So I was like, oh, let me brush my hair with this drill. Then it got stuck in my hair and drilled a small hole through it and it hurt. Where did you drill a small hole? In your cornea? In your brain? I screamed and ran to my sister's room. Then my whole family tried to get it out and then I got yelled at for like 5 hours. Years later, I'm still made fun of it. Yeah, as you should. Like, okay, you're 8. You're 8. Girl, I was about to go in. I did a quick age check. I was like, okay, you're 8. But if you're double that age, girl, dumbass, idiot, what the are you doing? Even when I was 8, mind you, I did have a 4.0 GPA. I just want to brag about me having a 4.0 GPA. Like, I looked in my folder one time, I got a little certificate of me having a 4.0 GPA. I'm like, damn, bitch, like I'm smart as This was in high school. Yeah, I know you're jealous as Even when I was 8, I would not do this. But me or you aren't the same. So what made you think the drill was a good tool to brush your hair? Like, didn't you see your dad use it? I'm gonna put this one. I'm scared. Are you okay? Did you drill your cornea? Like, did you drill your brain? And I'm surprised you didn't drill your brain before this because I don't know what went through your mind and head to use the drill as a brush. So one time when I was 17, I caught my straight friend twerking it to Pigworn. So he asked if I wanted to join, and me being the fact I am, I did. My man, my man, same. No, literally same. Like if I was 17 years old, literally same. Like, hello? The invitation is there. And girl, straight friend, girl, that's not your straight friend, girl. They're not straight, honey pop. So I'm gonna be putting this one up gay. So yeah, that's just gay behavior. And relatable because honestly, same girl. Same. My man, dab me up. 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 My man. Dab me up. Just being a pick-me. Dab me up. My man. Hey, so when I was 8, I spent the night at my best friend's house and her 14-year-old brother, Devin Franks. Oh, so are we just doxing him? Like, okay. Cool. I mean, like, I don't think anyone could trace a Devin Franks. Let's be honest. Came into my room while I was sleeping and stuck it in my bum. Okay. Do we perhaps do a typo and meant buns or like bread buns? Bread? 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 I still can't be alone with other boys. Because you got a fat ass or something? We can't have a viewer confession video without molestation, sexual abuse, incest, and unhingedness. F you. I can't do this one. I'm putting this one. I have an atomic bomb. I'm done. I cannot do this shit. Oh, would you look at that? There's no one at the bottom of the tier list. Oh! Let me call the atomic bomb real quick. BRB. Awesome. Okay, the bomb should be here in a few seconds. I hope you guys feel amazing about yourself. I hope you guys feel incredible. I hope you guys feel proud of yourself for what you just did. I hope you're happy. I truly do hope you're happy. Like, I truly wish you the best. I truly do. I'm not mad. I'm not mad. I'm not. It's just funny. Even though I'm not smiling at all, it's just funny. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I hope you guys day. This shit pissed me off, so I don't hope you have an amazing day. Actually, no, you know what? The people who didn't write these confessions, I hope you have an amazing day. But the people who wrote this, I hope you have a day. Okay, bye.